I don't
You will
know.
have to show me later on.
I just asked Siri to turn it on. Girl, you have an iPhone? Ask Siri.
In my iPhone.
Okay, oops. So, hello and welcome to a
Hi.
dual live. Oh, let me get my tablet so I can see everything. I have a couple of I haven't really bought anything new because I'm kind of just into what I have already. But I'm thinking maybe I should put this on him because it's long sleeved and I can keep him barefoot.
Yeah, it looks cute.
Yeah, this is the one that Kelly girl copied. Or what didn't she copy? Um, I don't care. I'm gonna say it. And then I have just a few other options, things that I've had for a while, and I just recently I'm having some custom outfits made, which I haven't really had a lot of custom stuff made for him because a lot of the things that I've hung on to, I still really really love. So if you're just joining us, we've literally been on for like a minute and 35 seconds. So um, we are live. I've been on vacation. I've been busy. So, but I came back on I was peeking here and there, and I saw a lot of commotion going on.
Yeah,
And
it's been going on for what,
I saw things here and there, but I don't understand everything that's going on, and I honestly have been too busy to try to connect the dots. So I don't know. But what you doing over there?
I'm trying to make her looking less like a little cleaning lady there.
Oh,
On your hand. Okay. Can you hear me well?
her little rag on her. Yeah, I can hear you good. I can hear you
Okay.
good.
I have PTSD from the past live streams because you couldn't hear me. My Wi-Fi was going on and off, so I restarted my router, everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so here we are here with our full body silicones. I'm gonna change mine. I wish I took pictures of him in this outfit, but I haven't. So I'll probably revisit it sometime in the future and take some pictures of him in it. I just haven't done it because I pop in and as soon as I'm off, I'm doing something else. It's like today, I have um, I have a car, my daughter's car at the mechanic, so I'm going to be picking that up. So I'm not going to stay on long, maybe an hour.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then I have to go do that, and just been basically getting ready for my daughter to go to a college and getting all that stuff sorted. So yeah, listen to me. Yeah. So
Yeah, I know. I
yeah.
noticed that.
Um,
So funny.
we have too many inside jokes. It's terrible. It's terrible. We're terrible. Maybe we need to do something in our Instagram membership so that people understand all of our inside jokes.
I
They can
know.
get the behind the scenes, which is actually the only behind the scenes, which is nothing right now. I have literally one live stream up there. I
Can
did
I
hear
just?
somebody say,
I know. Me too.
"Oh, that remind you?" I did hear
Mm-hmm.
somebody say about, insinuate that we do all kinds of stuff behind the scenes. We pretty much don't. There is no such thing as behind the scenes, unless you mean talking on the phone like anybody else does, and they talk to their friends, and you know, sometimes you we gossip a little bit, but yeah, there is no membership behind the scenes where you know, there's extra stuff being said. That just is not true. Um,
I saw this remark. I'm not going
oh,
to say who said it, but they said that people. Okay, now I'm going to talk crap a little bit, probably
go
now.
ahead. Let's do
Uh,
it. This is going to be, it's Good Friday. No.
People saying that every time, you know what I noticed? Every time someone says something that's not bad about us, out of the out there in the community, there is someone from the same group has to come out and say, oh, but you have no idea what's happening. You have no idea what's behind the closed door and paid memberships. Let me tell you something. In essence, and my subscription out there on Instagram is open. We have a lot of people there. You can ask them, okay? They're not even related. I have so many like subscribers they're not on YouTube, okay? Right, Ines? Like there's like
Yeah, there's a
nothing
lot of
happening.
people that I talk to, like they have no idea. Like on Instagram, they're like, Kelly who? They don't even know who that is. And I just find that hilarious. And then I'm like, there's no need to say anything because why let them ride our coattails there? So like Instagram is like a whole different kind of following. I mean, I have my people who follow me that follow on Instagram and YouTube. But I think less and less people are making time for YouTube these days than they are for like Instagram. So sometimes when there's stuff like the YouTube Reborn community is like it's its own niche at this point.
Right.
And like
Mhm.
if I'm like complaining about something publicly, if I do, which hasn't been in a long time anyway, they don't even know who I'm talking about. And then I'm like, yeah, there's no point.
I have to
Like
also
they have
say,
no idea who these people are.
we okay, you mean you don't talk about that in a membership, like when
No,
we were
I always
talking
talk
about like
about it
in
publicly.
stories,
If
like
I'm going to say something, I say it up front.
I don't really create anything for my subscription, to be honest. Like lately, I have absolutely no time, and I don't need to be hiding behind anything. Okay, what we want to say, we have always said past all these years, pretty much open, never changed our stand. So there's no need to be saying these things, guys. I'm just saying.
Yeah. What you hear here, that's it. There's nothing else more secretive, more a secret. But excuse me. I think to be like to play a little bit of the devil's advocate, I do think that they may be insinuating it's pixie. I don't know. That's just to play a little bit of a devil's advocate there. And that's who they may insinuate as well. But who knows? I don't know what goes on in her membership. I haven't heard anything wild, so I don't know. I don't care. But they seem to care. They seem to care what people do in membership subscriptions and things like that because their own conscious thinks they must be talking about me. No, I'll say it here in the open. you know, we'll probably save that one. We are going to go over one video.
Yeah.
I don't know
Because
if you
it's
just want to do it now because it might be long, but I mean, it was kind of repetitive, so probably the first 10 minutes takes care of the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know. We may or may not address it. It was just kind of funny. It was um just a little bit not it was a lot of bit untruthful, I thought. But at the same time, I
yes.
feel like I already addressed all of those things in my
Yeah.
live stream, like my live stream where I did talk about her and I did talk about some of the situation, and I was like, I think I was pretty effective. Um, and then I
Yeah,
think,
I think everybody understood it.
yeah, they understood it for what it was. So when she came back and made another video, trying to setting the record straight or whatever she called it, her I don't do drama, setting the record straight drama videos. You know, I
Except
just feel like,
all,
well,
most of my content is drama.
most I know every third video is drama. But at this point, so is mine, just YouTube drama. But I just feel like I don't know if I should just have to address it again because I think we pretty much effectively addressed her lies and inconsistencies and just enough. And then I did see some people comment, or I saw someone comment. Well, the point is, I feel like I addressed it enough. So I don't know if we need to address it
No, we
again, because
don't.
then we'll be dissecting it all over again. And I'm like, you could
Like,
just
who
watch
wants
my
to hear
video.
that junk?
I know it's fun to kind of talk about it a little bit, just a little bit, talk about it. But yeah, I do want to point out that I was like, wow, like I just addressed all of those things in my video, but here she is again pretending that none of that was true, but insulting people's intelligence at the same time when trying to say that the things that were said were not true, because a lot of people were like, okay, we know, like, they know that what we said was true about her, but here she is again saying, but it's not true. But they've seen it. There's people, they've seen it. They know, like, oh, I don't know. I guess I'm having a hard time articulating what without being more direct. But yeah, hold on. Let me turn on my chat. I didn't have my chat open.
You know, well, that little diaper, it's so cute on him.
It's
The
just
disposable.
yeah, it's
so
just
cute.
the Huggies. It's the Huggies one.
He has chubbo legs. They look so good in these diapers.
He's so cute. I was thinking of putting this on him. It's one of my older little handmade stuff when Etsy used to really do like unique stuff. The sellers on there had unique things, one of a kind, and I had somebody make this one for me, and I
That's
did mention
cute.
Probably needs a nice little wash. I've used it often with my dolls. I always kept it because I just really love those little paw prints. It reminds me of Blue's Clues.
Aww.
But I'm not sure that I'm going to put that on him. We have the AC on. I have a couple options here. I have this dinosaur romper. And I have...
I'm at the dinosaur stage with Charlie lately. I got him 2 new PJs, and they both have dinosaurs, and he looks so cute in it. It's not doll related, are they?
It's cute, though.
Have you seen those? Did I show you?
I don't know if you showed me. But I think those little... Anything with... I like dinosaur prints. Not all dinosaur print, but I like dinosaur print. And then I have this. This is like one of my oldie but goodies. This one's kind of cute.
I'm in the same stage. I think, as I said, it comes with dolls too. And for me, it's about shopping for clothing and accessories as well. Sometimes I just really shop and shop. And this year just not been one of those years. It's just very surprising. I'm really calm.
Yeah, me too. I haven't really been buying. I feel like I have a lot of the things that I already like.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, there's some brands now that I feel like they've been it's played out. They haven't really changed much with their brands. Certain people get it and it just cheapens it, and it just gets too redundant. So I don't know. And then so I have my old stuff, and I'm like, well, I get a little bored with what I have too. But I still, at the same time, I don't shop for anything new because all I see, to me, it just looks redundant already. Like it's already.
It's what you have already. Yeah, why? And the price is doubled these days.
Yeah,
so.
And they're not even unique. They're kind of like mock of, like, I know this is an unpopular opinion, but I really do not like Jamie Kay or Quincy May or any of those. And I think I bought once something from there, and I felt kind of like meh about it. But the prints just are not like, I think the prints, I'm not attracted to the prints. And like I said, this is an unpopular opinion. It's just me. Okay. I'm not saying burn your Jamie Kay or anything like that, because I know a lot of people like that stuff, but I just don't I don't see the appeal. And there was a time in my collecting.
I'm kind of over them too.
I know, I feel like I'm going to sound really snobby right now, but who cares?
I think everybody gets bored. I mean, we all have to go through these stages, and I think, honestly, I've talked to a couple of people, and I've been okay, about Jamie Kay. I've been buying from them for the past like 6 years, except this year. And I've liked them and everything, but I think it's the same old same. It's the same old prints, like kind of like a little bit adjusted, and then it's not like they're doing any new. How do you call it?
Anything outside of what they're already doing, like no
it's
new
basically
concepts.
like exactly,
no new
like
concepts.
all the cuts are the same, constantly the same. So I don't know.
I'm not really liking their prints.
The cotton is nice though. Cotton is soft on there, but you know what? For that price, it better should be, because
but so many people have the same stuff, and I just get like bored seeing it on every.
I can see why people don't mind with their kids, but honestly, I don't know. I'm over them right now. I don't even know. I haven't been really like doing nothing shopping. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've been trying to contact that seamstress of yours. I need to. I have. Anyways, that's like for private talk. I need to ask you something. So, but otherwise, nothing.
Yeah.
I picked my fabric.
Oh,
like
you
a couple
did?
of them. So I wanted to consult this with you because I can't decide. I don't know, guys. Are you indecisive too? I'm awful. Oh my god.
That's where I have fun. So I get, since I'm not, I can't sew myself. I have someone that will make me things, and I kind of like this bodysuit. I think I might do the bodysuit.
I like that one.
Between the bodysuit has a little nautical print. It's one of my oldest bodysuits too. Like I've had this one for years. Or I think this is mayoral, or my mayoral coverall with like sun. It's nice and thin. It's not a thick coverall, so it's like a very summery. If the baby's indoors, and
show the pocket. The pocket's really interesting. There is no print on a pocket. I like that.
It's a ribbed pocket.
Very nice. I like that. Kind of stands out.
It's a real pocket.
Well, put that one on him.
You think I should put that instead of this? Okay.
Well, how about you put both, and we decide?
Both? Okay, I guess I can put both. And I was looking for something else. Hold on. Let me see here. I was actually, here's another dinosaur print that I have. I really like this one too. But I know people continue, like there's still people doing hauls. I get like, I'm just going to.
I like to watch those actually.
You still watch hauls? I don't.
No, I like to watch like a good haul. I like to watch it because I feel like, okay, I'll live through that and then I'm calm again. I don't feel like the need to go and buy.
Yeah, so you can see what's out there and stuff. But I haven't even been watching those. I haven't been looking as much as I used to. Occasionally I go back to my like real favorite places that I've bought from. My like true like favorite places, and then to see if they have anything new like in prints. But I need to use the stuff. Like I have this.
I like that. I remember that one. You know what really discourages me, guys? When sometimes I see the ads, okay, like on Instagram, and something looks cute, so I click on it, and then I realize, you know what? It's overpriced. It's like $40 for one piece, and then I'm like, you know what? It's coming from China, probably the same thing, and on all those cheap sites. Because in the past I purchased a couple of items and I paid a lot from the website, like with my pillow, and then I see people buying the pillow like, you found it like.
Oh, I know.
And it really upset me. So is that like BS? These websites are probably just buying it like massively from Asia and reselling it, acting, oh, this is like the Nordic aesthetics, when it's all coming basically from China. So that really discourages me. And plus also, you know how we know when you go and they don't have the small sizes, like everything is 0 to 3 and it comes and it's humongous.
Everything is like, 0 to 6 months.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how I know. I'm like, oh my gosh, there we go again. And I have, most of my dolls are newborn. So that's nice, that green thing. What was it? Romper?
I'll put it, it's got a nautical print on it too.
Oh, I love that one. That's a nice
color.
I
think this was like the first outfit that I put on Matthias when I got him. So you can see it. It's like one of the when I did his box opening and then I changed him immediately. This was the romper that
he looks in these he really looks good in these mints.
Oh, I think he's gonna look cute in this.
Yeah, I like that one.
I should lay him flat. I'm thinking of laying him flat. It's so hard to change him when he's not flat. Hold on, I have him in this pod, but I think I want to take him off the pod and just lay him flat because I feel like just so much harder. Okay, it's a bad angle.
Actually, not, because we can see the detailing on his neck that we don't usually see. So I think it's okay.
And we'll put this on him. I don't know, just not that inspired by what I see out there. So I'm really happy that I have a lot of my staple pieces.
You know what? Also, it's really hard to resell not only the dolls, but like accessories too and stuff. So
Oh, lately, yeah, it's really hard to resell because everybody has the same thing now.
yeah.
Everyone has
Also,
the exact same things. Everyone's buying, from the exact same stores. So, and it's not. I don't know. It's not just that, but it's also the what do you call it? The dolls are not selling that fast either. People are.
yeah. Oh my gosh, I know. The artist just messaged me today, and she
Oh
said
yeah,
that
artist dolls too.
and I was talking about how I like have a collection, and she was asking me if I lost a lot of money and stuff like that because she's having like trouble reselling her personal collection, and I was like, yeah, it's a problem.
Yeah, I
It's a
think the
problem.
bottom finally fell out. Artists charging so much,
Mm-hmm.
and then collectors willing to pay so much,
Mm-hmm.
and finally it finally all just now it's happening. It's
And you know
happening.
what I've seen also on Uprise are the artists who are charging in between like 500 and about like 1200. Those are on like Uprise, like Abby and all these other artists. They kept their prices low and they're selling like candies versus the artists who are super like expensive, and those are not selling all that well. People are like really careful with their bucks these days, which can we blame us?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes like we were talking about this earlier, like I kind of feel okay. This is an elephant, so it doesn't exactly match his print, the theme on here. But anyway, sometimes we were talking about this earlier and like we participate in some of the really high prices and
Well,
uh,
yeah, I know.
which is, whatever, but sometimes I did it within mind thinking, okay, I'm going to get this is art in a sense, quote unquote. It isn't high art because high art usually always the value goes up on it, and when we're talking about high art, we're talking about things like from the Renaissance to whatever high artists whatever artists are getting now in their gallery, like gallery sales or gallery exhibitions. So that's high art. I don't really think this is an art form, but and sometimes depending on the kit, yeah, the value goes up and all that good stuff. But I think um we've participated in it and paying so much, but the bottom has finally fall out. People don't want to buy on a resell the pay for the same price, or if it's a kit that is sold out, they don't want to pay for the cost of whatever the kit value was in the free market, not from the dealer, but just now that it's a sold out limited edition. So because for a while those oh my gosh, I wish I could have him in an angle so you guys can see how cute he looks like this. But we were talking about this, like I am willing to pay good money because a lot is relative, but good money for something that is, if I'm going to get something that there's not a lot of.
You're right.
But that requires a tremendous amount of trust between me as a collector and the artist to not be painting over and over and over and over the same kit, because it's happened to me several times. And I get it. People see something on video or they see something in a picture and then they want to know who the artist is and they want to go directly to them and get the exact same thing. It's happened to me several times. I'm also not the only person who's spoken about this. Even before I was here, I found videos of other people and posts on Facebook of other people,
People
other
don't like
collectors
it.
who
People don't
also
like
didn't
it.
like it and
Hmm.
collected the same way, and also were, you know, complaining about the same thing or remarking about the same thing, that they like to have, if they're going to pay high prices, they like to have it be something unique, because and then what's the point? So then it comes into mind, like, maybe prices should go down if the artist is that type of artist that um just paints over and over the same kit with little slight variations. Because let's face it, I only know of one artist like that paints that has range in her artwork. And I've owned like three different dolls by this artist, and all three dolls had their own unique skin tone, their own unique look, and it was all from the same artist. So she actually had range. So I never really worried too much with that one artist, but it's hard. It's hard to find someone when you are a collector and you can't paint these yourselves, you know, that has range and that will repeat over and over and over again. And sometimes I will like a certain artist's work, but if they are one of those artists, I don't buy from them no more. I have several artists that are like that that I just stopped buying from. There was one particular one, I won't say the name, but you know who I'm going to be talking about. That was from Belarus.
Oh my God,
That
that
put
I
our
loved her.
put your
I love
doll
her.
like
Oh God,
as
but
on a
no,
menu, you know, because you
my
kind of,
doll.
yeah, put your doll on a menu. That's what I was saying. You know,
It was Quinlin, Catherine, and Karolinka Tobaya. She literally was offering these two people on my customs, and on top of everything, my Tobaya was actually based on the portrait of me and my sisters. And I've seen also all these same looking dolls, which they all disappeared. And everybody was like, I just really love the character that you created for the doll. Well, that's not a character of the doll. It doesn't come from the artwork. It comes from the customer, from the collector. I will stand by it till the end of the days. It's how you present the doll. That's the character. You can have amazing artwork, amazing detailing, amazing routing, but when collector doesn't know what to do with the doll or doesn't want, you can tell, right, Ines? I mean,
yeah.
we had it happen so many times. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I just got like carried away. That really upsets me.
No, it's
I
okay.
know.
Listening to you.
And I still love her bigger dolls. I would love to commission her, but I know exactly how this is going to end. Plus, she tripled her prices. So if I'm going to be paying like well over $2,000, I don't want her to make 10 same looking dolls as mine, as my custom order. I just don't. And I don't
Yeah.
think that, and people were always, oh my God, this, don't be like that, blah, blah, blah. You know what? The more I am off YouTube and we see it on Facebook, we see it on Instagram, collectors
Well,
don't
it's not
like
just
it.
our community though. Okay, we have an art community, like a very niche art community, but it's not just our community because I was talking. One of my daughters was talking about like, and we've used this word too here, gatekeeping. So there's people, influencers that will gatekeep certain things, especially if they're not actually being paid to promote
Exactly.
that, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just something that they have, and they don't want other influencers being, you know, taking from them without coming up with their own ideas, taking from them and presenting them as themselves, as their own. I get that, and and it's like I said, it's not just our community. There's other like communities and other like makeup and clothes and, you know, different lifestyle influencers and stuff. They feel the same way about it. So it's not unique to the Reborn community. It's just that um I feel like it's worse here because sometimes we're paying so much money for these dolls, and then we just want them to be, you know,
Unique.
a unique feature of, you know, what we're presenting here. But there will be people, and I've seen it. There's people out there, like it's happened to me several times, where not only do they go and try to get the same exact doll, but then they get the same clothes and they get so it's just on and on and on. And most of the time I probably don't even know that it's happening, which is fine, like whatever, because these are people that are probably more private collectors and they don't really take pictures and anything like that. But unfortunately, the majority of the ones that have done that are people who are trying to be someone, like trying to, whether they're buying, subs and followers to do it, or using, shock value gimmicks to get attention. They're doing it, and not just to me, but to others too. So I don't know. I know we talk about that a lot, the whole copying. And honestly, Jamie French, that comedian that does makeup and she does like movie and makeup. Oh, look at Daniel. He looks so cute there.
Thank you.
She was talking about this, but from the other side. So she's not at the same opinion as mine, because she presented it in a way, because I guess she gets a lot of flack for doing things that other comedians are doing already, and then people come back because maybe she got more like views for it, or I don't even know if that's so much the case. She was talking about how much she can't stand when people accuse her of copying, and I get that could be frustrating for her. I totally get it, but she kind of lost me there, because I kind of know how those other people feel. So while I'm willing to, like, I still enjoy her comedy and I'll still watch what she makes, she made quite a few, videos about how annoyed she is when she gets accused of copying. And on the
Did
flip
she?
side of
I
that,
didn't see those.
girl, she's been doing a lot. And in fact, one of the videos that I got presented from her, and I was telling you this when we were talking on the phone, it also made me feel like sometimes when we, moan and complain on our channel about things like we're doing now, whatever, we're just having conversation. That's why I'm keeping it loose like a chat.
Right.
Just so that you guys can have some insight on what we do talk about behind the scenes. I mean, honestly, so I just feel like I get it. Like sometimes I watch videos by her and she's addressing something, and I get how that can be annoying for the viewer. I get it. Because I get annoyed too. I'm just like, oh, here she goes again. Like,
I know you were. I remember this talk. This is like last week. I
2
think.
weeks, yeah, maybe 2 weeks ago before I went on vacation. But
yes, it is annoying. But on the other hand, I mean,
whatever, don't watch it. But see, I take it like this too. Like, while I get sometimes like annoyed by some of those talks, sometimes I don't watch it. But then I still do enjoy her other stuff, which is the majority of what she will do on her channel. She may not be doing like personal topics, the majority still is the funny stuff. How does anyone humanly possible, like that's not a robot, juggle the both or avoid the one, like just the moaning and complaining? I don't know. I don't know how. I'm sure there's people out there that can do it, but I mean, even the most self-proclaimed saintiest of saints in our little niche community can't do it. Okay? So I wish I could do sign language so I could tell you who's in my mind, but I don't want to. Somebody might know sign language. But, even the most saintiest of saints, like self-proclaimed, like, oh, gentle and saint person, still finds a way to slide in a jab, slide in a complaint, whether she's complaining about, quote unquote, the back and forth, or the prices of things, or her own personal guilt about how much she spends in this hobby, which she's done a lot of videos. This one person has done a lot of videos like that. I don't care who you are. You can't judge us unless you are what is it? People in glass houses can't throw stones. So you do it too. Everyone does it. I do follow some channels that stay really, like they stay very dedicated to what their channel is about. Especially when it has to do with like psychology or things like that. They pretend to like not do drama. but but you know what I mean?
yeah, but those are not adult channels. Okay.
Well, yeah, I know. Doll channels is like a whole different thing. Yeah, when somebody's doing psychology or things
Look,
like
if I
that.
was doing these educative videos on my not doll related, but just some, like, let's say my major or anything, I can see that. But then that's, you're just doing your content. I don't know if they have like communities, but usually if you have a community on social media, there is stuff going on constantly, because community brings those reactions, those, like, you're constantly like interacting on some kind of a level, even if you don't want to, even if you just log in and you see the nonsense recommended to you, and you're like, oh my gosh, this person, I know she completely hates my guts, and why the heck I click on there and all I see is the content from my channel and my friends or other people's channels, okay, offering as their own. So yeah, people get especially because we're not paid, guys. There is the difference. If you are an influencer in other communities, you get free items, okay, in order for you to advertise these items, and you want people buying these items because you're paid to be advertising them, versus in this community we're not paid to do anything, and every monetized channel can tell you how much we're making here on YouTube. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's pathetic. So
Not that I rely on this or try to make this
no,
my business,
but influencing, that's about it. You get paid to be advertising, and you want people to be buying. That's why you're showing it.
that's true. Yeah.
And okay, so let's say the pettiness about the clothes and all that stuff. Yeah, I get petty too. I mean, hello. But about the dolls, I find it like the whole new level. If I'm paying all that money, I don't want to see the copies of my dolls, especially my custom orders. So yeah, call me petty and call other collectors
Well, I
petty.
just don't buy from those artists anymore. I don't.
Unfortunately, and there are good artists, and a lot of them are friends of ours, but I just can't, because I know that you're going to make 15 versions of the same sculpt, probably of the doll that I have. So I just don't want to see it, because if I was paying $300, okay, do whatever you want to, because I'm paying, but I'm paying a lot of money to have something of mine, especially with the darn portrait dolls. Like, come on, don't do that, people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with silicones. I just, the artist that we were talking about just before you went to work this morning, like,
Oh.
she's charging close
You
to
mean
six.
yesterday?
Was
What?
it yesterday?
Yeah, but
Andrea, I think. She's charging like 6,500 plus
yeah,
the shipping and everything. You're paying friends and family, because she doesn't want to be paying taxes, so you're paying plus all the fees, and then she makes 7 of them, the same looking ones.
some
Like,
people don't mind having. Some people don't mind having like a copy. They just have to have it. So they're that's just the type of collector they are. I've seen people admit that they're like, yeah, I like to copy. I copy. I saw someone admit that in a comment. And I get that, some people, that's just the way they do things. They're like, they see and they want, and they are not or never will be some in a place in their collection or the way they collect. They'll never be the type of person who wants something special or unique and stuff. They just want something that they saw that they like the way it looks. Um, which is understandable, because I also buy things because I like the way they look, but
right.
I don't tend to want what somebody else has. I don't know. I usually just wait. I wait. I, I wait to get what I want. So the same thing with the silicone I have right now. I waited. Oh, I think I know what I want to put on him. I want to see what this looks like on him. Yes, I think that's it. So yeah, I just wait.
And the thing is, also, people don't like when other people talk about it. This is not like we're spreading or hating on anyone. We're just expressing our feelings, just like about anything else all on
It's
our
just
channel.
it's just our opinion. It doesn't make or break or
Yeah,
change
exactly.
anything. And don't take it personal, because you may be watching this and we don't even know you do that. There are some people out there though that watch our videos and they have video channels of their own, and they've been borrowing things. Like, I may talk about something for 3 minutes and they make entire videos about what I just talked about. I've been seeing it all week. I'm like, "Oh, you just talked about, doll show etiquette. We just talked about silicone and EcoFlex 20 and Slacker and the softness. Oh, we just talked about." There's so many
Yeah.
things that we will talk about for like 3 minutes on our video, just having a normal chat, and it watch us with the intention of coming up with topics of their own, which is like, wow, like, and ours are just happening because they're based on our own experiences. I'm not watching
Hi, Heather.
Oh, it's Heather here?
Yeah.
Hi, Heather.
Hi, Jenny's Reborn World. Hi, ladies.
Hi, Jenny's Reborn
Happy
World.
Thursday. Happy Friday. Oh my gosh, I'm completely off. Hi, guys.
I'm just going to put this away. We're just here, stirring
Just jabbering,
the pot.
guys.
Stirring the pot.
Oh, there's Shannon. Hi, loves me some Reborn babies too.
Hi, Shan. Hi, loves me some Reborn babies too.
Oh my God, Shannon's here.
Let me put this in here because I hate when stuff gets separated, especially when I have sets.
Are you going to change him or no?
Yeah, I think I'm going to, because I like this, but I want to put something else that I think I've been forgetting. I've been wanting to put this on him. I just love the way it was made, and I love the turtles. I like turtles. And then the polka dots there, so I want to see what it looks like on him.
Thank you, ladies. I'm just reading the comments here. Finally, someone said hi. We have like over 20 people watching and nobody said it, so finally.
That's okay. I have a lot of people blocked.
Oh, okay.
That's the way I am.
Oh my gosh, show that romper again. I haven't seen that one.
This one?
Did I?
I put it on Matthias a long time ago. I still have Matthias, by the way. I just haven't put away. I sold Sagan. I got to ship her out. I'm just trying to decide what outfits to send with her, because the outfits that she came with were so bad. Yeah, so, and it kind of, I am going to send the originals, but I might even just pop into Carter's and buy her something cute. I don't know. I mean, I got her for the way she looked, not really for the outfits that she wore. And I'm going to keep the clothes that I bought, because I probably next year will buy, or maybe even, who knows, maybe Christmas will come around. And I was thinking of reaching out to Svetlana also, but I'm kind of want to buy a whatchamacallit, another toddler. Even though I really do love Sagan, and I had to sell her. I wasn't playing with her. I didn't want to sell her, but I have to sell her because I have like college expenses for my daughter. I have 3 kids in college, okay? And it's starting to hit me. So I'm not able to sell the ones I want to sell first. You look at my Denver Rose and my Silicone Emma. I'm not able to sell those ones first, so I had to let Sagan go, my Millicent, and I really didn't want to, because she's just absolutely gorgeous. But I'm going to be shipping her out on Monday, and that one I'm really sad about, because I really do love her, and because she is just so stinking cute. So stinking cute.
Yeah, she's my favorite toddler.
Yeah, me too. I really didn't even want to let go of her, girl, but...
Well, sometimes, you know what, that's the same thing that happened with my bear. I didn't want to really sell him, my Kai, but I had to. At that moment, I really needed the funds, and I needed them fast. And as they say, we always say we have money invested in these dolls. It's kind of like in a bank, and if we get lucky and we don't lose
it, because of the college expenses right now, and I couldn't justify having dolls that I'm not really interacting with, even though she does sit beautifully, and I see her all the time, and her eyes are gorgeous. She has the most amazing eyes, okay?
Yes, she did.
Okay, these are not no Lauscha German glass eyes, because I don't even think the Lauscha German glass ones are that nice. But I don't know what these are.
They hit the plateau. They're not coming up with any new colors.
Yeah, I know, right? That's what it is. They've kind of hit a point where
I
They're
mean,
not
the
being
quality is
invented.
nice, but
Yeah.
they have no veining in an eye bulb.
Not
Like
since
in
since what Bobby's been offering too.
Faria,
Yeah.
Farias is they're like coming, and also they don't do like big or medium irises. Like all the irises are the same, and I don't know. Plus, you know what, guys? I feel like you can tell the quality of the eye maker based on how they make brown eyes. I'm sorry, it's the truth. It's so easy to make blue eyes, but the brown eyes are really hard to make, and like hazels. So they wouldn't look, or greens, all neon looking or weird, like black eyed child. And
Yeah.
there are many like eye makers
And I
now.
like having brown eyed dolls.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Right.
having brown eyes. But who knows? Maybe I'll buy her back or something. I don't know if the person I sold it to ever decides to sell her. But there, she's such a unique. Because I just love Ping Lao's faces.
Yeah,
Ping
she
Lao has
especially.
such.
What happened to
She's
these
so good.
Millicent dolls? I don't see
Nobody,
like none
hardly
of them.
anyone is making her. I don't know why. She's so gorgeous.
They made that grumpy one, which I'm not really a huge fan of, that grumpy face, and they don't make like these cute ones. Well, that's my personal opinion, though. Let me see. We have some comments here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shannon says, "I never catch lives anymore. I saw y'all pop up and was like, well, look here. Let me say hello. Well, I'm glad you made it, Shannon." And then there's Jenny's Reborn World. I want the blonde one. Thank you. You mean the doll? I don't know.
Oh, she's talking about Daniel.
Oh, thank you. Then there's Shannon. She says she's a beauty. I think about the Millicent. And Heather, I like to get eyes made by Fourth Seal Studios. I don't know that one, I think. Or
Oh yeah, I don't
maybe
think I know that one. Heather being in like she makes the I don't know what to call them, monster babies or more
fantasy.
fantasy dolls that she does a lot. So she's like tapped into other vendors and others that we may not even be considering here
Mm-hmm.
for this side of the reborn, the other sub side, little sub the fantasies like its own subgroup of under the umbrella of the reborn dolls and reborn world. So um and then so she knows about a lot of other things that are available that I wouldn't know.
Um, and then there's I'm not even going to attempt to read the Spanish comment because I will completely make a Dumbo out of myself.
Yeah, she's just saying that the babies are wonderful or
Thank
marvelous,
you.
and she's in love with them.
Aw. And then we have Shannon. It is why I still have my Tori. I love her. The pink Lao. Yeah, that's adorable sculpt too.
Oh, I know. I just love Ping Lao. So cute. Her babies are so cute. But um oh my god, Thurston. I don't know if I should change his diaper or not.
Yeah, those little armpits of his, they always get me so adorable. Look at that.
I think I'll change his diaper.
Chabo.
I just don't know if I want it to look baggy and loose. Um, Let me see something here. Let me get out what I have.
My doll looks reddish in there. I can't, he's not that red, guys, I promise.
No, he doesn't look red to me.
No? Okay.
Well, in like normal skin tone, like.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about that. Heather says, Fallen Angels Nursery. Did you guys hear about Pink Lao being screwed over by lifelike babies and toddlers?
Yes,
I
I
read
did.
her post.
I posted about that in my story as well.
Oh my
So
gosh, that's bad one. Ooh.
so there is a company in China that Ping Lao or the manufacturers or the producers of Ping Lao's work have been sending these manufacturers to make the kits for the Ping Lao sculpts. Hold on, I need to let Thurston in. He's scratching at the door. So this manufacturing company in China has taken, regardless of the trust that we put in, that they put in this company to create the limited amounts that they were supposed to for any particular sculpt by Ping Lao, is taking it upon themselves to continue manufacturing, cutting without being authorized by the seller or the producers who produce Ping Lao sculpt, because Ping Lao is just behind creating the sculpts, but she doesn't have anything to do with the production side. But they have cut out the artists, they have cut out the people who invested their money in Ping Lao sculpting.
Horrible.
And completely cut them out and are selling unauthorized blank kits of Ping Lao's creations. No. So, yeah, there's that. It's awful. So just again, like I do in almost all my videos, you want to continue having a hobby, people creating here and having a hobby, then support the artists, the manufacturers, the dealers that are the creative force behind. This is so small on him. Behind this hobby, and to begin with, because without people like Ping Lao, we wouldn't even have the sculpts or the kits to begin with. So these are unauthorized kits. Specifically which kits they are, I don't know. Specifically which ones they are, I have no idea.
That's really upsetting. She's really getting it hard, Ping, doesn't she? From all sides.
They're not even a dealer, they're just a producer. Yep. And they've decided, we're just gonna make them unauthorized. We have, it's just awful. So they didn't have to pay anyone to create the sculpt. They didn't have to pay anyone that on the production side that invested their money to produce it. They didn't. They just took it upon themselves to continue producing unauthorized kits.
So what is she going to do? Do we have any news about that?
I
haven't
idea.
seen like any resolution posted.
I have no idea. It was just an announcement.
Honestly, I would like to know which sculpts. I would like to know which sculpts though, so people would like not buy those.
Yeah, that too. I have no idea which ones. I don't know, Heather. Do you know which sculpts they are?
Because honestly, this community needs to. Everybody says we need to stand, we need to lift each other up. Let me tell you something. How about we start cooperating with sculptors, and if something like this happens, we need to not buying these particular sculpts, not like supporting this kind of nonsense. This is theft. Oh my gosh.
Did I put this on backwards? I never know which way to put this on.
Heather says some of these kits were on pre-order too. Got screwed. Wow, that's awful. Ooh.
Do you know specifically which kits? Because that was never mentioned in the post that I read. I'd like to know specifically which ones they mean.
No, I don't believe that she mentioned. She should though. I think I think she should. Yeah. So we all knew.
Look how cute his outfit is.
Hold on, I love this romper. How adorable. So this fit Matthias, right? That was his romper?
Yeah, but it was really baggy on. It was kind of baggy.
These rompers are so flexible with these sizes, though. You can use them like on several sizes. That's nice.
He's not really like he's chubby. I would say a large newborn, small 0 to 3.
Heather says it's the new one, the new sculpt coming.
Oh, I don't know which new sculpt is coming. But I'll look into that and maybe mention it in another video. That's awful.
Those chubby legs. Those feet. Look at the toe. Kenyon's toe is so cute. The big one on his right leg. Look at that. I can't wait till someone says that we're filtering the videos, as I heard the other day. I almost fainted.
Did they say us, or were they just insinuating?
Like, no, they didn't say like directly, but they say that people are using filters in a video. I don't really know what to say about that. Okay, yeah, my light sometimes sucks. But
it's funny
no
because
filters.
considering who said that, the people who are like behind saying that, I just find it funny that she would say that when one of her dearest friends actually totally photoshops her face, uses filters all over every single picture, uses filters in her own YouTube videos. So I just find that kind of ironic. But no, this is all natural, indirect daylight, afternoon light, California light from the window. It's a little shadowy from the tripod in front of it, but other than that, I mean, these dolls, mine don't need any filters. I don't mess around with that.
It is kind of insulting, though.
Little hair. And I find it comical, but
so what are you up to this weekend, guys?
I'm gonna guys or me.
No, you. I mean
me. I'm gonna I don't know. We're gonna probably see the Insidious movie.
Ooh.
And I want to find something. Oh, I don't have it. Even though I'm not so sure I want to watch it. I used to always like enjoy the horror movies, but I don't anymore. Not like I used to. Like I don't know what happened. It's just I don't feel like I have. I'll be covering my eyes a lot. Let's just put it that way.
What? For real?
Yes, that's how I've
Since
been about horror
when?
movies. Since for a while. I mean, I still go to like horror nights and do the hunt, when we go to Universal Studios, which we're looking into. Universal Studios Horror Nights is getting so expensive too. This year we want to buy the fast passes, but it's the fast passes like the express ones so that you don't have to stand forever in the lines, and then you can enjoy more things, because standing in the lines is just crazy. It's just like Disneyland too. Everything's so expensive. You can't watch them anymore. Me neither. I don't know what it is. I just ooh, let me zoom in on him. I can't watch him I can't. I can still go to horror nights, and I love the whole Universal Studios. I forgot what they're gonna do this year. I'm gonna have to look it up now. You guys, let me look it up.
I'm just really picky about my scary movies. I like more like crime series, like thrillers, that
They're
kind
gonna
of stuff.
have Stranger Things.
Eh.
The Stranger Things 4. They're gonna have The Last of Us. If you guys watch The Last of Us,
I love Last of Us.
I didn't finish watching The Last of Us. I need to finish it, but
I wish they made it shorter and more on point. But what's
that's
happening?
I started getting
2?
lost. I started getting like, so I fizzled out from watching it.
Yeah,
but
because it's based on a video game. It's going to be like forever.
But I do love what's his face, Pedro Pascal. But yeah, The Last of Us.
Yeah, he cute.
Check back for more haunted house reveals. Okay, so they don't have all of the house reveals yet. So I always love when they do. They've been doing for a long time. They do The Purge, which I love. I
Yes, I
still
love
love the
Purge.
Purge movies, and we went last year. We had fun. We always go, like, my whole family, my kids and their boyfriends and everything. So we try to all like make it a thing. But yeah, so this year I want to buy the passes for with the express, and then they let you in uh, early at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so you can enjoy some of the earlier things, something like that. But it's like $300 and something for one person. So I have to
What?
look at it again. Yeah, I only looked at it briefly because we just started talking about it again, and we want to buy our tickets early because it's cheaper now than it is when you get closer to. And last year we didn't pay for the express. I just paid the basic because I always have to buy mine and everybody else's. So, or at least
Can
my
you
young.
imagine how much money they make
I
those couple
know,
of
but it
weeks
is
before
fun, girl.
Halloween?
I'll tell you, it is
I
fun.
know, but $300
I
per person?
Yeah, I know. And it's they're all haunted houses. Last year they had okay, this last year they had the Halloween house, with Michael Myers, and
Yeah, sounds awesome, but I
they
mean,
had the Purge, and they had some clown one, which I can't even remember what it was called.
it?
No, it wasn't it. It was some other kind of story about some guy who was a clown, and he lived in Hollywood, and there's some kind of background story they did with him. And then the other one was, gosh, it was at the tip of my, The Weekend. He did a thing, collaboration with the Halloween Horror Nights based on one of his songs. The Weekend,
Uh-huh.
the artist, The Weekend, um, which was pretty cool. If you like The Weekend's music, it was pretty cool. Uh, what else did they have? I don't remember everything else, but it's fun. But I really do want to try to do um, something where I don't have to stand in line forever.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
they
kind of
also
takes
have that.
it takes the magic out of
They
it,
have the new,
doesn't it?
like, the Jurassic World experience now, which is they were what the last time I went, it wasn't finished yet, so they have that. Um, and then they have, like, the whole Harry Potter, the whatever, the Wizarding world of Harry there, so that's always fun. However, I don't get on those rides because I have, like, I'm very sensitive to I have very bad motion sickness, so going on those rides, they're just not for me. The rides,
Right.
unfortunately. I tried to, but I got so sick, on the Harry Potter ride. I can't believe it or not. But I can do, and that's why I like going to horror nights because you can do the haunted houses. They're not rides.
I
So
don't do rides anymore either. I used to live on rides, and then my sister got here one summer with her husband, and two of us went to Six Flags, and she wanted the worst rides. Okay, she picked the Raging Bull, like you're hanging down and you're just spinning out of the control.
no.
Girl, I was praying the whole time. My spine was all banged up because those rides are not soft. Okay,
Leslie
I
some
was
Reborns baby says,
terrified.
when I was a teenager, I loved all of them. Now as an adult, I can't watch any of them. Yep. I feel you there. I feel you.
I want Bridgerton.
That's
is it
not
is it any other Bridgerton coming?
They actually
That's
have a thing here in LA. I don't know if they still have it. They had it last year during, like, I remember seeing it during the holidays. They had a Bridgerton thing event where you
seriously,
can
it was
pay
so
to
cute.
go and you immerse yourself and you get to dress up and everything like that, and you immerse yourself in
Really,
the
I like
Bridgerton.
that.
I'll have to find it for you. And one person that goes to the thing I'm sure they have a pre-selected person, but they get to become the, what is it, the diamond, the remember, what do they call it,
Diamond of the
the
season,
diamond of
diamond
the
of the season.
season. Yeah.
Incomparable.
Yeah, so they have, like, the queen pick
That's
the diamond
cool.
of the season. And last year, I don't know if it was last year or the year before that, they had this very, very old lady. like maybe in her 70s, 80s.
Aw.
You have to see it. She was the diamond of the season. It's cute. It's cute. I didn't go to it, but I heard about it. And my daughter and I, who really love, we watched Bridgerton. Um, I showed her. I was like, we should totally do this, and she's like, oh my gosh. So sometimes we see things and we're like, oh, I kind of want to do that, but we never got around to like actually investing any time and looking into it or paying for it. So,
You
but
know what? We did one summer with my mom. That was like years ago. We went to Renaissance Fair, and we literally got ourselves costumes and everything, and we were preparing. We went twice. First we went like just like to see, I was showing my mom. We went with Michael, and then the second time we got ourselves like these like medieval costumes and everything. We spent the day. It was so much fun, like literally in costumes. I need to do that again. I just don't have anyone here who just Michael's like, I'm not going to be a musketeer, okay? Forget it.
you should come to California. Anyway, I do have to go because I have to go pick up my car
Okay.
from the shop.
Well, it was fun.
So everyone who joined us here today for our little chat, thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for hosting the live. It was fun.
Oh, thank you for joining in. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll be back again. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to talk about, but we'll be back. Today wasn't the day for it because I knew I was going to have to only be here for an hour when I go on my
Yeah, probably,
sanctimonies.
but maybe even this weekend.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe
see.
this weekend. Maybe this weekend. So we'll see you guys when we'll see you guys, but take care and stay safe out there and enjoy those dolls. Thanks,
Okay,
everyone.
bye.
Bye.